Bravo! It was wonderful, Bunny.
Want to try another take?
Well, I don't see why. That seemed perfect to me.
She had quite a large camp following, people like Cole Porter. And she used to give these concerts at the Ritz-Carlton, which is where we are today. And they would sell out. So she was known. She wasn't an unknown. And she was financing the New York Philharmonic and she was supporting Toscanini, so she was doing her bit.
She's remarkable, isn't she?
She can be a little flat.
Flat?
It defies medical science.
She is so courageous. You listen to, if you go on YouTube, you can hear Florence singing. And it is both, it makes you howl with laughter and it touches you at the same time. And I can see that that's a very interesting synthesis.
Cosme McMoon? That's me, sir. Come. What should I play?
Well, I really don't mind, as long as it's not too loud.
This film is entirely set in New York, so we made it in England, of course. But I always thought that it should be like an old-fashioned studio film, so I didn't worry about it. And then I have a very, very good designer, Alan MacDonald, and I have a very, very good costume designer, Consolata Boyle, and she and Meryl used to disappear and were generally wicked.
What loveliness.
The French composer Alexandre Desplat said, get a pianist, don't get an actor and get him to print. Get a proper pianist. And a New York casting director called Kathleen Chopin said, the person you want is Simon Helberg. So I met him and agreed with her. I met him and his face is so funny. And that he could also play the piano. Although it was always someone said to me recently, oh, well, he was a jazz pianist. Well, perhaps he was. I've no idea. Anyway, he worked very, very hard.
Well, I must say, I think you're absolutely ideal.
Did I mention that I also compose?
And he also composes.
Yes, I'm sure it does.
Hugh, I suggested, Hugh really did come from me. I knew him very, very slightly. I think, shouldn't we do a film? It's grumble, grumble. And I ran into him and said, I've got something I think he'll like. And sent him the script, and he said, I don't like anything, but this is wonderful. So he wasn't that hard to persuade.